Hi, welcome to my video on simplifying each side before transposing. Simplify each side before transposing. Combine like terms. If each side is simplified, there will be less to transfer and less chance to make an error. So let's do some examples. Number one, notice we have x's and we have numbers. So if I simplify the left side, add up the like terms, so I get 1x and one number, add up the terms here and I get 11. And so we have both sides simplified. Now notice that when I transpose, 7x plus becomes a minus, and the minus becomes, the plus 2 becomes a minus 2, and the plus 1 moves over to make a minus 1. And we add, we get 5x equals 0, and they divide by 5, so we get x equals 0. So simplify each side before you transpose it, because you'll only have the one x to move and one number. Notice here, if you didn't simplify, you'd be in a lot of trouble because you have too much to do. So let's simplify. Well, let's group our like terms together. X's first, then plus 8 minus 1. So I group them all together, add up the x's, 10x, negative 3, negative 4, negative 7, 3x, so 8, that's a 7, and that's a negative 14 when I add the three of these together. And now I'm going to transpose. The plus becomes a minus, 3x, and the minus 7 becomes a plus 7. Because when you transpose, x's go to the left, numbers go to the right, and when you move them, you change the sign. That gives us 10 subtract 3 is 7x, negative 14 plus 7 is negative 7, divide by 7, and I get x equals negative 1. Remember, the x's cancel out to get 1x. And look at this long one. If you didn't simplify, what trouble. Let's add on the opposite first. Okay, and the opposite add on here. Double negative makes positive, so that's done. Simplify, I have a 10x minus x and a plus 4x. And the constants is the numbers, goes next. Put the x's first, is 2x plus 16x. Then the constants, that's the way I do it. I do my x's and then my numbers. Simplify, 9 plus 4 is 13x plus 4 and 19 is 23. And 2 and 16 is 18x. 6 and 2 makes 8. Now the plus becomes a minus. And the plus 23 becomes minus 23. Simplify, and I get 5x and a negative 5. 18 subtract 23 is negative 5. Divide both sides by 5. The 5's cancel to get the 1. Negative 5 divided by 5 is 1 negative. Okay, notice combine terms on one side. Put the x's first and then the constant or the number, and you less chance of making an error. Practice means you work these three out and see how you're going to make out. Pause the video, press play, work them out. Come back when you get them all done. And a double negative is a positive, and double negative is a positive. Notice I'm not adding on the negative anymore because I'm used to doing it now, and I should be getting it right. But if you want to go plus negative, be my guest. Add up the like terms. I got a 9x plus 2x plus 3. And I got a negative 7 plus 13 plus 8. That gives me 11x plus 3. You add up the x's, leave the number. No x's to add, so negative 7x plus 21. The negative 7 moves to the left side to become positive. And the plus 3 moves to the right side to become negative. And that gives me 18x when I add, and 18, 21 minus 3, divide by 18, and they cancel. Notice I get a 1, So 18 divided by 18 is 1, so 1x is the same as x. So I did not have to put that 1 in there. They just cancel out. Get 1. Number 2, I'm going to group my like terms. Negative 3x minus x plus, oops, I see the plus 8 here. So I missed them, but I'll do them now. So negative 3x plus 8x minus x plus 10. And I got, the double negative, I should get rid of that before I start to move them around. 6x minus 4x minus 4 plus 2. And I add them up, I get 8. That's a negative 4 and 8 is 4x plus 10. 2x minus 2, right? Negative 4 plus 2 is minus 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. Now, the 2x is coming to the left side, becomes a minus, or subtraction, and the plus 10 becomes a minus 10. Add these up, I get a 2x, and negative 2, negative 10 is a negative 12, and I divide by 2. I get x equals negative 6. Notice simplifying each side with one x and one number makes it easy to transpose. That's the way I would do it. Any double negatives? Yep, good. Group your like terms. Negative 6x minus 3x plus 9 minus 1. X is first and the numbers. X is first and then the numbers because the constants go on the right. And add up the like terms. Negative 6, negative 3 is negative 9x. 9 minus 1 is 8. Negative, that's a negative 1, negative 2. That's a negative 3x. And 3 subtract 7 is negative 4. The negative 3x moves to the right, moves to the left, sorry, to become 3x. Negative becomes a positive. And the 8 moves, plus becomes a minus. And I add them up, I get a negative 6x equals negative 4, negative 8 is negative 12. Divide by negative 6, cancels out to give me 1x, and that gives me a 2. So simplify each side, makes it easier when you're transposing. I like to solve the linear equations by transposing the numbers the opposite. When you move them across, when you move the x's from the right side to the left side, you change the addition to subtraction, subtraction to addition. When you move the numbers from the left side to the right side, again, you do its opposite on the other side. If you like my video, then click on the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, the subscribe button. And then click on the notification bell because there's more videos coming. And write a comment if you wish, if you're a subscriber. And visit my math website, mathfullyexplained.com. There you have information, 3 sections. One is on me, my degrees and teaching experience. The videos section tells you about the strategies that I'll use to help you learn your math. And the content has the topics and the number of videos on each topic. And the black font is what's on my YouTube channel right now. And the red font is what will be there in the near future. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.